Okay, so we're kind of done with low frequency. I want to turn it off. I'm going to turn just a high frequency, and we're also as well going to create a new layer. Hold down Alt key, parent this, and it's still a bit harder to view. So what I want to do is create a curve layer, and this will be purely just to help me see some details. And I'm going to take this about 61, 63 right in the middle, and these two. So just about right here in the middle, you can see it's brought in, and we'll switch to overlay. All what it does, it is bring a little bit higher contrast so I can see all those imperfections easier. You can see before and after. It's all what it does. So we'll select retouch. I'm going to take a stamp tool. I want to be sure it's 100% opacity, 100% flow, and I want to be sure it is hard edges. Okay. Next, we want to be sure it says a current and below layer sampling. We'll go reduce and just start looking. We can see right here a little bit imperfection, so select and just start stamping around these areas. Okay, a little bit, maybe touch up right here. I'll say it's actually look very clean face, so we don't need to do too much, but just like small details. Just touch up, same like a little bit noise right here, I see. Okay. Go fix. Right here, we have a little bit more on this area. Eyes, they look okay, so I won't touch them. Let me go look on a brush. You can notice right here we have highlights where we start losing some details. So I can go select around, and we can kind of start adding texturing a little bit towards this. So we're restoring this way, we're restoring some details on this area when we look in. Okay, let's go look down. Okay, on lips right here will look okay. Maybe just slightly. Don't go too much. I like to preserve the kind of natural texture, the skin, but this is just touch up. Important parts, it will be looking on this area where we modify wrinkles and the hands. Where all the hands look very nice, so we don't need too much stuff to do here. But I want to go back on a short and just rework right here. See these hard edges? Just a little bit restamp them. So in this case, we kind of need to be a little bit more careful. Take it around and just kind of fix this edge. Okay, let's go remove this edge as well. And if you remember, we had some before, so I'm going to select down. If you're interested how it's coming up, so right here we can preview, we can look. Okay, select this tool linear light to preview, so we can see before and after. You can see how we're removing these wrinkles. Okay, let's go to normal. So I'm gonna go back, rework a little bit on this, but you can see how we already modified this wrinkle. So right here we have another one. Kind of can go in it. In some cases it's a little bit hard to do those edges, so what I need to do is try to remove just this high contrast one. But I want to preserve texture, because if we don't preserve properly texture of material, it will stand out quite a bit obvious. So that's what I want to do. I want just to remove some of those hard edges. Okay, right here we have it quite a bit line going, and this is not that hard to remove it. Okay, let's go select this one. We can just kind of painting. Let's go along. Okay, right here, and we have it a little bit more. Remember, you always can just select and preview what we done, kind of like lines. Okay. Let me smooth it out. Maybe done with a few other layers. We have it one more going around here, and I'm just going adjusting. Okay, we still have this line, and I'm not sure if we actually fixed this one in another. So I'm just going to smooth from this point. And it should somewhat smooth a little bit in another one. So it will be okay, right here. There you go. Okay, we have a little bit right these lines. Just retouching, again, breaking some of those. I think we're doing good. We still have some lines this area, but here's again how I say it's because it's harder brush, it's a little bit easy to keep up certain pattern right here, so we can do kind of clean up a little bit. Okay, overall this is touch up. Normally you can go inside and spend hours and hours and hours to retouch. So for the purpose of tutorial, I'm stopping right now on this kind of our step, and we'll just go re-enable. Let's go select linear light. Okay, we can come closer, and right here you can see before and after. You can see how much right this area where we removed some of those shirt. Look a little bit cleaner. Also a little bit on the face, but because face was already clean, it was kind of nicer. So it's before and after. So we don't need to remove all the way, we just need to make them more natural, softer, except sharp edges. I think this is okay for now retouching. So next we'll go and use a healing brush and just run from couple places, maybe touch up some backgrounds and some other stuff.